guys, it's Aaron. You can see behind me, the instruments are gone. That's I've moved out of this place. Been hard to do this. Got my stuff at my dad's. You'll see the setup over there. It's already set up. So in a couple of videos from now, you'll see it. Whatever. Thank you for all your prayers. The transition has been a little difficult, and thank you for all your prayers and support. Right now, you're sitting on. I don't have my stand. I don't have any gear with me. You're on my toilet paper rolls and what do you call that when you brush your dustpan? Dustpan's holding the phone up. Anyway, man, let's be honest. We're all going through a lot of hard times right now, aren't we? This life ain't easy. It ain't easy. We're all going through our challenges. I know you guys are telling me your struggles. I know we're all going through it. I'm going through it. Come, Jesus, come, man. Come, Jesus, come. Let's go. Let's go. We can see all the convergences coming together. All right. So my life's a little upside down. My videos may or may not be inconsistent or consistent the next couple days as we keep on going here. The box says this side up. Let's go up. Let's go. Let's get raptured. But I'll be on Brother John's channel. Watch him for that great day, Lord willing. Wednesday, 2:20, I think he said, Eastern Standard Time. Basically the afternoon for Eastern Standard Time. And then prayer night, Thursday, 9 p.m. EST time on my channel. I should be all wired up over there, ready to go for that. But I wanted to do a really longer study, but I might just touch on it, just do a lighter thing right now. And so the one interesting thing that I was seeing was the consistency of lots of Bible verses talking about a woman in travail, a woman in travail. It'll be like the pains of a woman. And usually in the context throughout the Bible, it's usually coupled with very tribulation type lingo. So I'm not going to read them all now. And like I said, I don't really have my full setup here. But I'm just going to say, here's some of the verses that I wanted to talk about, and then I wanted to expand outside of that. But I'm just going to say, okay, so it's Genesis 3:16, if you guys wanted to ever read these verses. Psalm 48, verse 6, Isaiah 13, verse 8, Isaiah 21, verse 3, Isaiah 23, verse 4, Isaiah 26, 17 through 18, Isaiah 42, 14, Isaiah 66, 7 through 8. These are all verses talking about either a woman in travail or labor pains, and talking a very tribulation-y. Okay, Jeremiah 4:31, Jeremiah 6:24, Jeremiah 13:21, Jeremiah 22, verse 23, Jeremiah 30, verse 6, Jeremiah 48, verse 41, Jeremiah 49, 22 and 24, Jeremiah 50, verse 43, Hosea 13:13, Micah 4, verse 9 and 10, Micah 5, verse 3, Matthew 24, 8 and 9, Mark 13:8, John 16:21, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3, Isaiah 53, 3 and 4, Isaiah 54, verse 1, Isaiah 53, verse 11, skip that. Isaiah 54, verse 17, wanted to read that. Romans 8, 21 through 23. Ecclesiastes 2, verse 22, 23, and 26. Genesis 38, 27. Exodus 18, verse 8. Galatians 4:27, maybe. But I just wanted to highlight maybe 4 of these. Okay, so there's a lot of women in travail, labor pains kind of sounding stuff. And here we are with Virgo, right? So the sun's in Virgo, which is the constellation of the woman giving birth, and that's Feast of Trumpets time zone. I mean, we're in the fall feast, right? The sun's going to be in Virgo during these whole fall feasts, so let's just generalize it. But very interesting that there's a lot of connections. So let's just highlight a few of them right now. Okay, I just highlighted like 4 of these that I wanted to read. The most popular is Revelation 12, verse 1 through 5, and I'll read that. I'll zip over there right now. And where are we? Revelation 12. Okay, we all know that. This one. And this is Revelation 12 sign. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, bam, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. On and on it goes. You guys, most of the people that are watching these videos are very familiar with that. But the important thing is the woman travailed. And let's read another one, another highlighted verse. I think I want to hop over to 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3, another very popular verse for this rapture watching community. But of these times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so come as a thief in the night. Again, I've talked about how the thief is match the Feast of Trumpets. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Hey, happy Peace and Safety Day, by the way. As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, so peace and safety, travail. We're in Virgo. Okay, this consistent thing. This day won't overtake you as a thief, basically, it's saying. Basically, but let us watch and be sober. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of keeping it short here, just touching on some of these themes. I wanted to also read Isaiah 66, 7, and 8. And here we go, just trying to find it. Okay, there it is. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered. Of a man-child. Who hath heard such a thing? Who has seen such things? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. Very, very interesting. Talks about a whirlwind later on. Fire, fury, lots of wrath, essentially. Talking about escape. Isaiah 66, verse 19. Talking about the mountains in Strong's H 2022. That's mountains. Lots of interesting talk there. Like, again, maybe we'll go deeper on another live stream or something. Okay. The last thing I wanted to share here was Isaiah 26, verse 17 through 18. And Brother Victor shared an awesome video, basically saying that Natsal, basically the rapture, the Hebrew word for rapture or taken away, is encoded in Isaiah 26. I think it was verse 17 and 21. I'll show you a clip at the end of this video from his channel. And but let's actually read the text first. Okay, so Isaiah 26. Let's find it. Isaiah 26, verse 17. Like as a woman with child that draweth near the time of her delivery, is in pain, and crieth out in her pain, so have we been in thy sight, O Lord. And it goes on eventually to say, Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Again, so we have this woman with child, woman with child, woman with child, travail, 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 woman with child. And here we are in Virgo. I don't know. Here it is. The sun's in Virgo for the next little month or so, right? Okay. So let's show you the video, and I'll just kind of hold my camera, I guess, and show you Brother Victor's channel and show you about 4 minutes of his video, because I thought that was really cool. Okay, let me just readjust things here.
Chapter from book to book. And so we have the same concept here in Isaiah 26, where every sixth letter spells natal. It means to be jerked up, raptured. It's exactly what it means. Wow. Not once, but every seventh letter also spells the same word. I think God is trying to tell us something. That's amazing.
You're saying that every sixth...
I'll show you what he said, because I heard him say this, and I looked it up. Actually, I just found this today. Brother Steve commented on my the video I did on Isaiah 26, and I wanted to follow up. And this is Strong's 5338, Netzal, to rescue and to deliver, and 5337 is Netzal, and that is be delivered or snatch away and deliver. So these are the two words that he is saying is encoded there, and I learned this from him, and I just looked it up. I said, I want to see it, because they didn't demonstrate it in this video, but I wanted to look it up here, and I did. And so this passage here, beginning in verse 18 to 21, this is a rapture passage, and talking about Israel saying, as the pregnant woman approaches the time to give birth, she reads and cries out in labor pains. And that's like Revelation chapter 12. There was a woman in pain to give birth, and that woman, we know, represents Israel, and the birth represents the rapture, in my understanding. And he said, this is how we were before you, Lord. We were pregnant, we reaped in labor, we gave birth. Yeah, we gave birth, that is, as it seems, only to win. And we couldn't accomplish deliverance for the earth, not those left behind. Those stuck on the earth, they didn't get any deliverance. And that word deliverance can refer to Jesus and salvation, Yeshua. They didn't get it, but nor were the inhabitants of the earth born. And he said, your dead will live, their corpses will rise. And so this is a resurrection, as he said. And I like the way then King James put it, your dead shall live together with my dead body shall they arise. So it's kind of like a just as Jesus rose from the dead, so at the rapture, there's going to be a resurrection. He said, come, my people, enter your rooms, close your doors behind you, hide for a little while until the indignation runs its course. For behold, the Lord is about to come out from his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their wrongdoing, and the earth will reveal her bloodshed and will no longer cover her slain. So he says, come, my people, enter your rooms. And he says that's the bridal chamber. And so this is about a resurrection and a rapture and a time of wrath. Now I'll show you this passage. And
all right, here's the good stuff right here. Not that wasn't good. That was great, but here's the stuff that I was talking about.
In Isaiah 26, verse 18, this word that he said was encoded. This is at a skip of 6. This is the word here in red is natsal. And that's the word that Strong's 5337 and Strong's 5338. This is the word to deliver, to rescue, to be snatched away suddenly, to rescue. So this is in verse 18. And then today I'd put out the video, but I said, well, I could only find it one time. And Brother Steve Farrell there sent out a thing, and he found this and put a message on my. He put a message on my reply on the text, and he said, yeah, it's in verse 21, the second time. So here it is. And this is the final noon here. This is Nun Sadi Lamed. And this is the Hebrew word, natsal, encoded the second time in verse 21, when he's talking about the Lord coming to take vengeance.
Woohoo! So anyway, yes, it was verse 18 and 21, right? That it was encoded. Awesome. So in the area where it's talking about a woman in travail, it's talking about natsal. Awesome. So here we are in Virgo. I don't know what to say. What are you going to do? Who knows? Get tight with Christ. Go, Jesus, go. See you in the clouds. One day closer. Adios. Talk to you soon. Okay? Bye.
Hallelujah, I'll see